Horror. Horror movies, horror games, things that spook us in the night. Horror. I've always been afraid of horror. I get scared by spiders. I get scared in the dark. I get scared of ghosts and monsters and zombies and spooky things that creep and crawl around in the dark. I get scared of a lot of things. But when I watch a horror movie, I don't want to feel scared, naturally. So instead of feeling scared, I get angry. It makes sense. I'm a psycho. It makes sense that I would feel angry instead of scared, which is a normal human reaction. But I think it's like my psycho defense mechanism. And sorry, I have to fix my tractor before, because it's gonna bother me all night. All better. But no, I think when I watch a horror movie, and I do get scared, I don't want to admit it. But when I do feel scared, I block off that feeling of fear, and I get angry. I start yelling and screaming, and yelling profanities, and getting really violent or saying really violent things. I don't know why my friends even put up with me, or watch scary movies with me. Cause like one of the things I'll do when I get scared and angry is I'll start rooting for the villain. Like, hey, like that, slasher, serial killer, monster, alien, whatever. Go kill all these stupid people. Go murder them and kill them, murder them in my name. I think that's just because, like, that's how scared I am of him, the villain. Something I've said maybe once or twice is on the stand-up before is there's this thing that one of the comedians that I like to watch for the news, Stephen Colbert, I think he said sort of something that drives him to do comedy as a comedian is when you're laughing, you're not afraid. When you're afraid, you're not laughing. You can either be laughing or afraid, but not both at the same time. So, if I can find a way to laugh at the villain in the horror movie, then maybe I won't be afraid anymore. So, let's try to do that tonight. I'm not very good at what I do, but let's try. Let's try to laugh at horror. Let's try it. So, horror in the form of, well, what just happened a few hours ago? You know what they say. You can't spell dictator. Fuck, I fucked that up. One more time. You know what they say? You can't spell dictator without fucktard. I'm sorry. That's a little offensive to fucktards. But regardless of your nationality or ethnicity or your political beliefs or whatever, you know what I think of when I hear the word Putin? No, sadly, it's not the delicious Canadian kind of Putin that I want to shove my face in. No, it's the shirtless man with the frozen nipples on a horse and some mountain range up high in the sky. Have you ever hiked up a mountain? It doesn't matter where you are in the world or even what season it is. It gets cold as hell above a certain elevation. Like, to climb a mountain shirtless like that? I gotta give it to him. Like, how much of a fucking insecure bitch do you have to be to take a picture of yourself shirtless on a horse in the cold and post it on Instagram? Like, why do all dictators have to make us pay for their daddy issues? Literally nobody cares. Nobody cares that you want to save face and look good and look like you kept your promises and look big and strong, bear man. Roar. I lost my place. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that like you can't invade, and if you can't invade and take over a country, you'll feel small and weak, and everybody will know you have a small dick. Nobody cares. I said it before and I'll say it again. If two world leaders want to go to war and have a dick measuring contest, instead of pushing thousands of other people to their deaths, we should just throw those two fucktards into a boxing ring and fight. Whoever wins the fight has the bigger dick. Or whatever the fuck they want to pretend they have. Nobody cares. I think we do have a responsibility as people in the world. I think we need to do a better job of manipulating people in power. Like, they're just like you and me. Every human, they're just human. They're all just human, just like you and me. And every human has a psychology. Every psychology has a weakness. That's what I think. So if you could find that weakness, you can make that stupid brain work for you. It's the same logic when I see a commercial for Charmin Ultra Soft. I go, wow, what? You only need 2 sheets? And it's soft? I do need that. Oh my gosh, my bum deserves nothing less. No, I'm telling you. In the end, most of these dictators boil down to ego, I think. If we just like hear me out. If we just printed enough magazines with like their shirtless nipples on the cover and posted them everywhere, I bet you they'd feel pretty good about themselves, huh? Like, I bet you they think everybody likes them and wants to be their friend. I bet you nobody's gonna come home drunk one night and beat them with a leather belt just because they look that nobody in the eye. No, but they're so good at what they do. The web of lies and control and power and leverage and money and all that stuff. And I gotta apologize. I'm sorry. I think this and the last one, like these last 2 sets have been pretty dark and gloomy and kind of serious and not really great material for comedy, honestly. It's hard. But I'm scared. Like, I'm honestly scared, and I don't know how else to express it. Today is a scary day. I'm scared of World War III. I'm scared of the nuclear apocalypse. I'm scared of people I love getting hurt. I'm scared of Putin's fierce, frozen nipples. Like, I could use those things as light switches or pins on a bulletin board. And it's not just Putin. I'm scared of the sheer size and weight of Xi Jinping's Winnie the Pooh looking ass just sitting on me and the entire country of Taiwan. And last and certainly least, I'm scared of like Kim Jong-un's crazy, stupid buzz cut infiltrating my precious K-pop boy bands. Like, God forbid one of my BTS members get a buzz cut. It would be the end of the world. But no. No, BTS would never do that. You know what BTS does have? And BTS is like, for those of you who don't know by now, I don't know if you've watched me before, I don't know what you've been watching. BTS is my favorite absolute band, music, artists in the whole world. They're freaking amazing. They inspire me. I love them to death. I went to their concert in December. They changed my life and how I see myself and things that I want to do. Anyways, enough gushing about BTS for now. But you know what BTS does have? BTS fans. Us. And we call ourselves ARMY. And with a good reason. Guess how big the BTS ARMY is? No Googling, just guess. I have chat pulled up right here. So give me a guess. How big do you think the BTS ARMY is? But I'm gonna count to like 5 and then I'm gonna reveal it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, okay. We got a guess for 30 million. That's actually a really, really good guess. So around the world, the BTS ARMY has 40.8 million people with, and I literally looked up some stats before this because that's how proud I am. With 40 point, let me say that one more time, 40.8 million people around the world. And one time, they did a BTS Twitter poll, and instantly, 400,000 ARMY responded to that little Twitter poll. I wasn't part of it. I don't really use Twitter. But we come from 100 different countries and 46 different languages all around the world. Isn't that cool? You want to know how many troops Putin has in Ukraine right now? 190,000. We could literally walk on in there, sit on them, and his stupid frozen nipples, and the war would be over. They want to keep fighting? Sure. Get in the fucking boxing ring. I wish I could do that, but that's wishful thinking, I know. You know what else is wishful thinking? I was thinking all night. Because, like, for some reason, this stuff stresses me out, even though it has nothing to do with me. But, like, if World War III does start, I'm hoping they'll let me back in at my secret agent job. And for those of you who missed that stand-up, I was a secret agent for 6 months. And tonight, I'll reveal even more cool information. Yes, I was actually there when we got Osama bin Laden. Yes, that guy. And I bet you had no idea in this tiny little chibi body was such a powerful being. So powerful that they couldn't keep me as a secret agent anymore. Yes, because after 6 months, only like a few months after we got Osama bin Laden, at the very end of those 6 months, my summer internship ended. See, talk to anyone. Most people would say it was only coincidence that my internship coincided with the killing of Osama bin Laden, but to that I say, coincidence? I think not. So I'm hoping they'll take me back if World War III happens. Because I want to do something. I want to do something. Like, when I die, I want to die knowing I didn't just sit at home and eating Cheetos and playing video games and jerking off all day. I want to be doing something. Or maybe I'll be better used as a politician. Run for public office. Like, I think I'd be pretty good. Like, I'm a sociopath after all. Like, I feel like I'd make a pretty good politician, because I feel like I know how the game works, And hopefully that's not just my ignorance and arrogance, but I really feel like I know how it works. I feel like I could break people down, their motivations, and sell them on an idea that aligns with what they secretly want and what I want. Like, thus, getting them to do what I want them to do in the process. I'm also really good at bullshitting. I'll give you an example. Hey, do you like pickup trucks as much as I do? Well, then your dick must be pretty big. I mean, it's only natural. It takes big dick energy to drive a monster of a truck like that. Like, you need 1 foot for the gas and 1 foot for the brakes and a dick as big as Jesus to man that clutch. And I turn around. Hey, do you like Priuses as much as I do? Well, then your dick must be pretty big. I mean, it's only natural. Looking at you, the size of your head looks pretty normal. So if all that air didn't go to your head, it must have gone to your dick. Best part is, you don't have to worry about the extra weight of your Jesus-sized dick burning fossil fuels, because you're running on renewable energy. And I'm applying these examples to women too. Hey, who says women can't have big dicks? That's gender profiling. See, I suck up to all the big dicks. I need a sip of water after that one. No. I'm just kidding. No. But if I can end, and yes, this is the end, if I can end on a slightly more serious and sincere note, I believe no matter what we believe, or what our world leaders, or media, or companies, or anybody else wants us to believe, we're all just humans. We're humans who want happiness in life. We get scared, we get angry, we get tired, we get sad. But in the end, I just want to be happy. And what makes me happy is you, my Twitch audience. Because every single one of you has a big dick. Oh, yes, you do. Who has a big dick? You do. Oh, yes, you do. Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for joining me and laughing at horror tonight. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I love you all. Thank you. Let me actually, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm done yet. Even though it's the end of the script. Maybe I'll just, I do need to go to sleep, but life is scary. Life is hard. Sometimes I just want to jump off a cliff. And sometimes I get scared and panic and get stressed out. But like BTS said, life goes on and we'll figure it out. We gotta figure it out. That's all we could do, and that's the only thing that could happen. It's either we figure it out or we go extinct. Which I do have a bit about going extinct, but I'm gonna save that for next time, because that's like a happy bit that I want to do with the ads. So, yeah, thank you for joining me and trying to laugh at horror just a little bit. Okay, thank you. Good night. motherfucking cunt sucking fuck cunt ass shit motherfucking World War III motherfucking cunt stupid ass motherfucking asshole motherfucker. Okay, goodbye.